back. We are starting with a tip and number 25, matte top coat. My palette, the micro detailer from Young Nails, the Ugly Duckling Detailer 2, the striper brush from Light Elegant Selena Ryden collection, and my daughter tool, and I have no idea why that all just went so quickly, but here we are. So I'm starting with the nose of the design. So the nail's been polished with the gel polish from Ugly Duckling and has been top coated with matte. So what I've done here, it's kind of maybe hard to tell, but I have mixed my brown with my black. So the Young Nails Mission Control brown, and I'm sorry for the life of me right now, remember what that's called, but I'm mixing it with a little bit of black to make it just a little darker. I just wanted it to be, there be more contrast between the head of the moose / reindeer and the nose. So that's what we're starting with, is the nose. He turns out to be pretty cute. And I'm just going to pull up for you guys where I got this idea from. The idea itself actually came from a subscriber. Thank you very much. I love when you guys suggest that I do things like this. Like, that is my favorite thing. But the actual picture was from, bringing it up on my iPad right now. It was posted by Nails Magazine, but it was tagged with Henriette Nails. And she, I believe, might be from the UK or Denmark. Anyhow, she has done some really amazing stuff, and you should go follow her because her Instagram is really super, super cool. I hope I've said her name properly. But she's got some really neat tutorials on here. So I'm coming in with my regular brown, and I've made the top of his head and started into making the lines where his ears are going to go. I have an issue sometimes with symmetry. I'm very sorry this was out of focus for a split second there. But sometimes I do have an issue with symmetry. And so I try, as soon as I can kind of visualize in my head where something's going to go, I try to mark it so that it's done, because I feel like if I don't mark it, sometimes that gets skewed a little bit, and then things don't, things like ears don't end up in the right place. As you can see on the screen here, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It means a lot to my itty bitty channel. It's been growing really quickly lately, and I really just want to keep it on that uphill climb. So that's really cool. I think part of it is because I'm posting 2 videos a week now instead of just 1. But either way, super, super cool. So I'm kind of just forming his ears just to make them a little bit more even. And kind of just slowly reshaping his head just a little bit and going over lines just to make sure that everything looks cool. This micro detailer brush from Young Nails is really, really awesome too if you're looking for a brush for a decent price. I can't remember how much I paid for it exactly. No, sorry, it came with the Mission Control paints. Sorry, it did. I was just going to say sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt myself, but I'm putting the inside of the ears on here just a little bit lighter than the color that's in there, so kind of a flesh tone. I know it's really hard to see. But back to that micro detailer, it came with the Mission Control paint set, which I also suggest you get. So just get the whole thing, give it to yourself for Christmas, be done with it. So I'm using the red from the Mission Control, and I'm putting in his little nose. I've put in his eyes with the white. I do believe that this is the white from Fusion Paints, the Fusion Paints 101, White 101. So I'm kind of marking where his antlers are going to go, because I feel like that now that his eyes are in there, it's a little easier. And just kind of coming across. I do thicken this up. I kind of come back with lines over lines over lines and thicken it up. I feel like when I put stuff on thicker or the thickness that I think it is the first time, I'm usually wrong. So I like to kind of do it this way instead. And I'm putting the little combs. The combs, I'm sure, aren't what they are technically called. But I'm putting the little marks in his antlers. He's just so cute. And I think I originated with about 12 minutes worth of video here. What you're seeing is all in real time. So I have taken out where I'm like reaching for paint and things like that and fiddling around, but I've not sped up the actual footage. So you are watching actual painting. So if it gives you an idea, some people are quicker, some people are slower. So I'm just gonna do his little scarf. So before the video ends, I do want to again say thank you so much for watching. I hope to be back to vlogs at the beginning of the year, if not before that. I just thought that these cute little seasonal tutorials were fun right now. We're not always in the time of year for that stuff, so sometimes it's sometimes tutorials are just kind of lost in the mix, but I thought right now where it was the holiday season, I would kick a few out there at you. But thanks so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. At the end of this video, there's going to be a couple of videos pop up on the end screen. The video to the right is a video that I'm suggesting that you watch, and the video to the left is one that YouTube is going to suggest that you watch. So it's going to be whatever YouTube thinks you should be watching. I am curing this too. I'm flash curing it. I wanted to mention that. And I am going to coat the whole thing in matte top coat because I just love the look of nail art with matte top coat. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Whatever you happen to celebrate, I hope it's a good one.